As you can see, the cockpit is pretty much finished. There's nothing really to do here. It's got some nice wiring as sort of artistry really. But what I wanted to show is the really cool thing that Sandra has installed herself. Which if we look in a little bit closer, see there, she installed her own hut. Now how cool is that? Isn't she a clever bunny?
I think you'd get one just for the lad.
Yes. With the supply and storage of electricity now sorted, we can turn our attention to other elements. Right, hi guys. Where I don't know whether this is first fix or second fix, but the lighting is being done. So, as you can see, if it ever chooses to go into focus, probably because I've got the doors closed, so let's open the doors. Get some light in there. We can see the lights are here. They've got the connectors, so if we've got any problems, of course I keep touching them. So they're all here hanging, and they'll clearly be put into place when the ceiling goes up. And what they've got is they've got these connectors here. So they all plug in to one, and then you've got a line that's going up into here, all the way across the top, and down to the fuse box. So what I would recommend is, I've done the first circuit, so I'm doing 2 circuits, so if we have a lighting problem we don't lose all the lights. That's the plan. So one of them's working, as you can see. I'll put this one on. There you go, that's working, that's great. But I'm now doing the second circuit, okay, so this being the second circuit. So before you put a fuse in, this is a really good way of testing how you make sure the circuit is okay without shorting anything out. Okay, so I've got my 2 wires here which I will connect into these, and because I'm holding the phone I'll have to pause this. Okay, come back in a second. So here you can see that I've now connected that one to those connectors, and when you follow that back you'll see that the fuse box has got a light on. Now that normally tells you that the fuse has blown, but what it tells me that the circuit is connected, so I know that the wires are all linked up, and to me that's a really good way of working. Then you can put the fuse in and see whether the light works. So that's what I'm doing today. So now we're going to test the lights. So 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights, and over here 6 lights, 7 lights, 8 lights, and I'll just bang my head. So now we have all the lights on to show you the lighting system's all. What the hell I do with all this wiring, but hey, you know, I'm sure I can figure that out. But there we have the lights, everything is light enough. And there we go. Diddly do. Catch you guys later. So the first bit we've got to work on is the cameras, because I can't see behind. So we've bought one of those which will attach to, if I bring you around the back, one of those for reversing, and that for seeing behind when you're travelling. But we've got to wire it up first, so here we go. Because I don't like drilling holes unless I absolutely have to, the wire for the camera facing backwards came through the number plate light and then through the door. Then we had to track both wires from the central top up the near side left, across the near side top, and then down into the top of the cockpit. So, with it all connected up, the great thing about this monitor is it has two feeds. So, you can switch it on, and that gives the reversing feed complete with the markers, and the other one gives a view horizontally, so when you're driving you can see a little bit better. Not sure the camera's as good as that one, but hey, that's probably an easy fix. But that means that I can now see behind me, which is much better. Diddly do. We also did a little fix to the remote controls on the steering wheel, but it wasn't quite as straightforward as we thought. You hold it. So we made 1 out of 2 by taking the broken switch that worked and mixed it with the non-broken one that didn't work. Once again, Sandra took her not inconsiderable skills and found a second-hand fridge that had never been used, and then we put it in place together with the Calyx and the 8020 so that it would slide out. Right, here's the demo of the fridge. So, pull these two bits down, pull it out, the fridge comes out, the lid opens, get stuff out, lid shuts, push the levers down, and it goes back into place. And there you go. Hello, Lily, you gonna come down? Yeah. Yeah. Cool and dandy. So, I've got something to show you. I have a new hat, and look. So maybe I might not get injured so much. So, thank you, Richard. It's very kind. So, let me show you an update to our electrics. Yes, Lily, an update to our electrics. we have in here a Photonic Universe MPPT charge controller, which has been working absolutely fine. But the power of YouTube, based on a video from Urban Van Life, we are going to change it. And we are going to change it to a Victron MPPT charge controller. Now there's sort of two reasons. One, I think a mistake on my part at the beginning, because everything else is Victron, and of course those two elements are Bluetooth, and that's not Bluetooth. But also, they had a Photonic Universe MPPT controller, and essentially it caught fire. So I'll put a link somewhere there, so you can have a look. But that's brought forward my decision to upgrade this. So that's what I'm going to do now. So, it's all in. It's been working for about an hour, and on the top of it, everything seems tickety-boo. There it is. It's gone through bulk, absorption and float, so everything seems to be fine. Nothing's hot or anything like that, which is great. However, I do have a problem. I'll show you. Sorry, no. Let me switch it back round, and I'll bring up my Victron. Connect, and there are two on there. Well, one's the bongo, which is over there, and the other one is the DC to DC. And I've checked the electric hookup, that's all connects, but you'll notice by its absence there is no MPPT controller. Yeah. If I take you in a little bit closer, you can see that it's a blue solar charge controller. So, I bought a blue solar charge controller. I need a smart solar charge controller. Hey. Shit happens. That's all the one. Bye. Thanks for watching.